What if two of the biggest names in Hollywood history, icons from opposite ends of the acting spectrum, were never meant to share the same screen? Keanu Reeves, the soft-spoken mystery, a man who walks through Hollywood like a ghost, present, admired, but somehow untouched by the noise. A man who's faced devastating loss, his child, his partner, his best friend, and yet never let it twist him bitter. A man who gives quietly, lives simply, and works like a blue-collar actor in a town built on gold-plated egos. And then there's Robert De Niro, the thunderstorm, a living monument to American cinema. When you think of intensity, you think of De Niro, Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, The Godfather Part 2. A man whose very name has become shorthand for seriousness, transformation, power. He is method acting. He is the craft. Two giants, two masters of their lane. And yet, for decades, producers, directors, studios, everyone tried to bring them together. De Niro and Reeves. It seemed inevitable. A cross-generational dream team. The kind of pairing you put on a movie poster and let the magic happen. But every time, Keanu said no. Not loudly, not with drama, just no thank you. And for years, people tried to make sense of it. Was it scheduling, money, creative differences, bad scripts? It wasn't any of that. It was something deeper. It was De Niro himself. But not the icon, not the actor, the energy. Keanu finally addressed it, not in a press conference, not through gossip blogs, but in a rare, reflective moment during an interview. And what he said was simple, but powerful. I admire him. Always have. But we're not aligned. Now, if you know Hollywood, you know exactly what that means. Not aligned isn't just a polite brush-off. It's code. It's the industry's way of saying, we're oil and water. We don't share the same rhythm. Our energies don't mix, and that matters more than talent. Because in this business, ego and energy build or break a set. And Keanu Reeves, he's never been about chaos. He's about calm, focus, presence, gratitude. He doesn't scream at crew members. He brings coffee to them. He doesn't roll in with an entourage. He rides the subway, quietly, alone. He once gave away $75 million of his Matrix paycheck to the behind-the-scenes departments because he believed they were the true unsung heroes of the film. That's not marketing. That's Keanu. And Robert De Niro? He's the opposite. Yes, he's brilliant, but he's also known for being demanding, fiercely protective of his method, sometimes to the point of isolation. On set, De Niro becomes his character. He disappears into the role, which means sometimes he disconnects from the people around him. Some actors thrive in that intensity, but Keanu? He doesn't believe in performance without connection. You can't fake generosity on screen, he once said. It has to come from somewhere real. So imagine them on the same film, one fueled by fire, the other anchored in stillness. It wouldn't clash because of ego. It would clash because of intention. Where De Niro commands the room, Keanu listens to it. Where De Niro controls the moment, Keanu flows through it. And that's why, again and again, when the calls came in, Keanu passed. Not because he didn't respect De Niro, but because he respected himself too much to fake the fit. See, in Hollywood, power often excuses bad behavior. People say yes to scripts just to be near legends. They compromise their values for prestige, or a headline, or a shot at gold. But Keanu, he's not in it for trophies. He's in it for truth. And sometimes, truth means saying no to something everyone else says yes to. So when people ask, why didn't they ever work together? The answer isn't scandal. It's standards. It's knowing who you are and what kind of energy you allow in your creative space. Because Keanu Reeves didn't need De Niro to validate his legacy. He built his own, brick by brick, roll by roll, quietly, kindly, with soul. So next time you wonder why the greatest action philosopher of our time never stood across from the godfather of American intensity, know this: it wasn't a missed opportunity. It was a quiet, conscious decision, not for the spotlight, but for the soul.